Hey, my name's John McIlhattan, and in this video I'm going to share with you tips on how you can get things done. Because we all go through days where we have struggles or feelings of procrastination, so this is how to combat that and turn those days into action-taking momentum days. So number one is that it's not important to you. Whenever we have days where it's hesitation or we don't really quite want to do a certain activity, it's because there's not a priority in our minds. So it's up to you to find out how to make it urgent, how to make it meaningful and purposeful for you to do. So rather than focusing on how much more you'd rather be distracted or be tempted with something else, look at the glass half empty, look at it half full and really find out, okay, how can I make this a priority? How can I make it meaningful? This is the smaller step in the bigger picture. So what does the bigger picture mean to me? And if you're not really sure what the bigger picture is for your motivation and drive and your purpose, go ahead and check out johnmcilhattan.com, where I lay out some great resources and foundational principles so you can figure that out. Where I lay down some resources and some great foundational principles where you can figure that out for yourself. The next one is it really a failure? There's a lot of things that you go through in your journey, and whether it's life or business, where you go through tough times or struggle. And the question is what you're going through actually permanently crippling you, or are you allowing it to permanently cripple you? A great phrase for this is, are you actually having a bad day, or are you having a bad 5 or 10 minutes and letting it affect you for the rest of the day? And think about this the next time that you go through a tough day or a tough spot or a really bad situation in your life, is what wonderful things can you learn from it? And I'll be honest with you, the lowest lows in my life, looking back at them, helped me to have a lot more fun, a lot more balance, and seeing the bigger picture on some issues. So the next time that you're in a bad situation, whether it's work, personal, whatever it is, really look at it in terms of how can you get through this with problem solving? What can you learn from the tough times? And the main reason that we do that is because tough times force you to look for problem solving. They force you to look for ways to become a better person. And as a great quote by Zig Ziglar is that, don't wish things were easier, wish you were better. The next tip is be aware of what takes away your focus and shut those things down. One of the worst things out there that really causes procrastination, hesitation, indecision, these sort of struggles, is when we're faced with things like temptation and distraction, whether it's a game, something that we would so much rather do that gives us that short-term gain, rather than helping us get to that vision, to those goals. So really focus on what can I shut down that's taken away my precious time and effort, or I can go ahead and focus on my long-term goals, even if it causes some short-term pain. Because everything that you want, that you dream about in life, it's worth the short-term pain because there's going to be long-term gain. Next one is really get good at these next 3 things, because they will immensely help you with your business, your productivity, your relationships, and your overall life. And those are focus, decision-making, and toughness, especially mental toughness with personal development. Because to piggyback from the last tip, there's a lot of things that really take away from your most precious gift, and that's your time. In order to use your time correctly, you have to do self-management. And that comes from your focus and knowing exactly how to use your time. So when you have that down, stay focused on the goal. Don't second guess what you're doing. When you have all the information, you're confident about what you're doing, keep on going to that goal. The last part really comes from the 2 things that will help you most in your business. And these are the foundation for anything that you do. And it's understanding training and also the aspect where you do the work. Those are really the 2 things that you need. Training to go along with all the things that you need, such as belief in self, belief in the industry, and belief in the company and the products that you have. And that takes you down to the ultimate path for success, where you are earning absolutely everything that you get. Because success comes from applying what you learn, adjusting and applying what you learned. And remember, it's not about the results that you get in any given time, it's about the progress that you make. So don't worry about how many distributors, how many leads, how many prospects you've talked to. Keep on getting better every single day. It's not about perfection of doing anything in your life. There's never going to be a perfect moment, a perfect time. All you can do is the progress. And remember this quote, it's not about the harvest that you reap, but about the seeds that you plant at the end of the day. And those are your great tips for how to be successful and get things done. If you found some valuable nuggets of knowledge, make sure to give this a nice like and subscribe, and please do share it with whoever that you think this could be beneficial from. If you're feeling really proactive and really ambitious with your training, go ahead and check out the free training link that's going to take you to a workshop webinar that's really going to take you through a step-by-step instructions on how to build your business even if it's from scratch. No matter if you've never talked to a single person before, or if you have hesitations or fears about whether you know enough, whether you're worth it or deserve it or whatever it is. So go ahead and click that link now and feel free to check it out, as well as johnmcilhattan.com. Thanks for watching. See you at the next video.